Sure, I would do honestly.
Because we got important issues I want to talk about. I think first, let me start with the issue of the congratulations to the people of Okip, the people of Kokama, and the people of Karoo Hoogland. You have done us all proud. There's no, we didn't win. No, you got more than what you got last time. That's very important. Jy het meer gekry as wat ons gekry het die laaste maal. So I want to tell you, julle het almal so hard gewerk. Ek kyk die mense daar in Kokama. Julle bid, julle hardloop. Julle is op en af. Ek kyk die mense in Okip. Ek sien die mense in Karoo Hoogland. I've seen all of you. I've seen how hard you work for this party. Young and old. But I need you to know that it doesn't go unseen. And we appreciate you. Because julle hou die naam van die Patriotiese Alliansie hoog. You're keeping our name up there. So I want to thank you and congratulations. I saw the real patriots on the ground. I saw people that has no job, get no benefits from this party, demand nothing. But they were walking in Kokama, they were walking in Okip, they were walking in Karoo Hoogland. And for that, I saw people driving from Saldanha, from Swartland, people driving from George to go and help. So I want to say thank you. Thank you. And tonight I want to give you an update about the party first. I want to say thank you to you. Thank you. You know, I want to say thank you to people like Leify, Mary, the SG, Alma, the national chair. They were all deployed. And they went to go and work. You know, I want to say thank you to all of you. I want to say thank you to the councillors in Kokama, the councillor in Kokama. I want to say thank you to everybody that helped. I want to say thank you to the councillor in Okip. I want to say thank you to the councillor in Karoo Hoogland. All of you. I want you to know that it doesn't go unseen. It doesn't go unseen. All of you, you know, I had an argument with, I wouldn't say argument, one guy that made me very angry in Kokama. Because while I was speaking to him, he walked away. And I said he should suspend him because he was just not wanting to listen to what I was telling was Eddie Lalo in the chair. But I even saw after I said, Young, you must suspend this guy. I saw him still working. Still doing door to door. Those things, it makes one's heart to say that, you know, people are truly here for the right reasons. So I want to say to everybody here tonight, thank you very much. Thank you for, and you mustn't think that, you know, people will post like, yeah, he's sitting in his big house while you must work. You know, I drove in the middle of the night. You know, I tell you, I landed. I want you to know how important PA is for me. I flew from Brazil. I flew from Brasilia to a place in Brazil, Sao Paulo. I went to Sao Paulo. I was 2 hours on that flight. From there, I flew to South Africa. I think there was like 10 hours, I think. I can't remember. When I landed here, I had to fly to Cape Town, same time. When I landed in Cape Town, my guys were waiting for me with a DSG. We drove to Kokama in the middle of the meetings I'm still having. When I got there, I drove 4 hours there. I had my meeting there with the people. I took pictures with everybody was there. I drove back at, excuse me, at around 9, 10 o'clock the evening, 10 o'clock in the evening. I drove back because I had to go and greet the older people there. The morning I had cabinet, 8 o'clock. So I had to leave my house at 7. So I'm mentioning this to you that when you don't see me, it's not that I don't want to see you. I'm really going out of my way. You were the one that deployed me. And this is not easy, let me tell you. You know, the biggest joke for me since I became a minister is when people are saying to me, the other politicians, yeah, he's flying around, uh, going to visit countries. Maybe flying is an achievement for some of you. But you know, to sit in that plane, I show you the other day I went to Brazil. I left South Africa. I flew for exactly, I want to give you the exact time. I flew for 7 hours to Ethiopia. From Ethiopia, I flew for 12 hours to Brazil. From Brazil, I flew 2 hours to Brasilia. Who will enjoy that? But it's the work. I'm a minister, so I was there for the G20. I must go again next week for the G20. I'm there for the cultural working group of culture. The cultural working group. I'm now going for the working group of sport, because other countries you have Minister of Sport, you have Minister of Culture. South Africa has got Minister of Sport, Arts and Cultures together. So I'm saying to you that, because I don't want to be a minister that doesn't do his work. I work very, very hard. I work very, very hard. And it's not easy. And I'll come to that now about how the DA is now using tactics, which I'll have to fast look, but I'm just going to tell you. So back to the thing. I want to thank you guys, because I can see how some people are. But I'm also seeing some of you just argue the whole day at work. That's all you do. The SG was telling me she's just handling this one's arguing. People that have a job still have time to argue with each other. They don't speak to each other in the offices. They talk bad about each other, but they have jobs. The people on the ground, that have nothing. But luckily we're changing all the MECs. We're changing a lot of the members of parliament. So then we'll give other people also a chance to get a job. So nobody is assured this job doesn't belong to you or to me. Today you saw the ANC leader threatening us to say if you can remove the mayor tomorrow. I think they're sitting tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, SG. If you remove the thing, we will remove your people. Now, I don't get threatened. So, I'm giving you instruction on the life. Tomorrow, remove that man. Let them do what they want to do. Some says, yeah, we must also remove him as a minister. Yalla kamima, remove a paisani. I'm not taking a salary here. I'm not these people that get a medical aid. I'm the only one there. The only one that don't have a medical aid of the state there. Don't have a medical of the state. I don't have a state medical aid. So jy gaan nie vir my vermaak soos julle ander mense vermaak. So I just don't want to be a minister that don't make you proud. I want to make you proud. So some of you are impatient. Yeah, why don't we see you? We don't see you anymore since you're a minister. You forgot about us. How can I forget about you if I'm working for you? You know, I had this afternoon, 5 o'clock, I had to go see my daughter because she's not well. And she was so happy to see me. And we were just talking about life. And she says to me, and we're just talking, and as young as she is, we talked about Palestine and Israel, because her mom went to Israel. And she says to me, hey, Dad, I think you are right about the Palestine and Israel issue, because she used to disagree with me. So, I was counting. My daughter hasn't seen me. This is my daughter. She's not seen me for a month. And I love her very much, like you all love your daughters. Now, it's not that I don't want to come to your area. When I'm no longer a minister, I will have time now to visit all the areas. So I just wanted to say this on the live, and I hope that you understand and you forgive me for not being able to be there. And it's not nice hearing people say, yeah, he doesn't care about us anymore. I do care about you. I didn't put myself here. The party deployed me as a minister. My son was telling me I went to go see them also, and he says, don't worry, Dad, we understand. Just send the money. Just send the bull. Yes, my boys are naughty. Like that, we understand if we don't see you. Just send the money. So I wanted to say that point. And then to the people that come from Israel, we sent a working group to Israel. Now I hear people say we shouldn't go to Israel. You see, me, before I am whatever I am, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. I want you to listen to me. I'm a Christian. I am what I am because of God. I'm a Christian. I'm proud to be a Christian. My life revolves and thrives because I'm a Christian. And my lawyer is a Muslim. My lawyer goes to Mecca every year. My lawyer goes and makes sure that he goes to Mecca. Israel is the Holy Land. For me as a Christian, you might call them apartheid state. That's okay for you. But I will never tell any Muslim not to go to the Holy Land. Don't tell me not to go to my Holy Land. You can do that with the pub Christians, not with me. So let's just get that one clear. Israel is the Holy Land for me as a Christian. I will never tell you not to go to the Holy Land, to Mecca. Don't tell me. PA stands for a two-state solution. Do you think Ratika, always when I see her, she's wearing a Palestinian scarf? Cheslin, Ratika, national chair. I took Ratika to Parliament. Do you think if I've got something against Palestine, I would have taken Ratika to stand so hard for the people of Palestine? Then, you know what happened when our people came there? They were weak, I think 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. They had to be woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Somebody told me that Leader Debbie Reynolds even got a panic attack. They had to go into bomb shelters in Israel, not in Palestine, in Israel. There's war happening there. And Israel is not innocent, Palestine is not innocent. Because both are locked in a war. We want peace. We want peace. But don't say that the people, the Patriotic Alliance members that were there, they must talk about the experience, how they were put in bomb shelters because the rockets were coming. You see, my Bible leer my. Julle kan post van my. The God that I serve tells me, my God, if you curse Israel, you curse yourself. Die Bible wat ek lees tells me that. So I'm not going to curse Israel. I'm never going to curse Palestine. You know, we are one thing, but we must learn to respect, even in PA. You must respect my religion. I must respect your religion. Don't tell me, Gayton is a Zionist, Gayton, ek is baie lief vir Israel. I love Israel. How can I not? The Bible that I read tells me that the people walk from Egypt to Jerusalem. Now, if I love Coke, this is not Coke, I'm just saying, if I love Coke, that doesn't mean I hate Fanta. But let's respect each other's religions. Let's respect each other's beliefs. In PA, we're not going to all believe in the same things. I had a person here in PA that I really love and admire. He said to me, he wants to speak to me. And I could hear he's very distressed. And I respect him. And I said, no, come talk to me, what's wrong? He says, no, he got a thing that he got a vision, they want to kill me. And he spoke to his witch doctor. His witch doctor said, I must come so that hulle my kan was met 'n hoender. Ek sê my broer, ek eet 'n hoender. Los maar vir my. You believe in that. Ek is nie 'n man van blare en takkies nie en bossies nie. Ek is 'n man van op my knieë gaan. But I respect his thing. That's him. Respect me too. And let me respect Ratika. Let me respect Cheslin. Let me respect the national chair. I'm very close to the national chair. We differ when it comes to the Israel-Palestine issue. So the Patriots went there, they went to go and see. In the Western Cape, there's no water. Sometimes there's drought. When you come to, they tell you, no, you mustn't wash your towels. Sometimes they tell you there's even this air coming out of the taps. But in Israel, they've taken seawater and turned it into potable water. Why can't we learn from that and do it here? But because it is Israel. No, but we can't do that. Why? Why can't we learn? We must put our country first. Our boys die at circumcision. They cut them and they die, the Xhosa boys. Israel is something that you put here in front and it just helps you. Then Israel also circumcise. Why can't we get that technology? Why should we try to say no, because it's from Israel, we can't use it? If the leaders of PA say they want to visit Palestine, we will arrange for them. Maar ek is 'n kind van God, ek is 'n kind van die Here. Abraham, Isaac en Jacob. Ek is 'n gewasde in die bloed van die lam. Sy gaat hier vir my sê, ek kan nie. But I respect you. Jy kan maar nie hoender glo. Jy kan maar in takkies glo. Jy kan maar nie blare glo. Ek gaan nie vir jou wegsag op die PA, maar jy nou takke brand en met stompies praat nie. Is maar by jou daai. Maar ek weet waar my hulp vandaan afkom. En dit maak nie vir my beter as vir jou nie. There's a drought everywhere, but Israel is the solution, but we are not supposed to take the solution because Israel is an apartheid state. I was in Israel. I've never been told I can't go in this bus, I must go in the toilet. We mustn't minimize apartheid and compare to that. I just needed to make that issue. So people in PA, you are free to believe what you believe in, who you believe in. You are free to do that. as jy my hoender wil gaan was met die hoender, maar ek eet die hoender, massiken. Hulle gaan die hoender soek, om het te was, dan kan het laf meer in die oon gedruk. I just needed to make that one clear. My daughter was also the one that said, no, Israel does this. Today she said, so Daddy, why did Mommy and them go in the bunker? The bomb shelters. I said, because there was rockets coming from Palestine also. And there's rockets going from Israel too. You must be honest. They're shooting each other. They're sending rockets, both of them. That's why we want peace. Israel is not innocent. Palestine is not innocent. So why did people go in the shelter? Where does that bombs? Yemen and all those places. So as a leader, I need you to be free in PA. You can maar jou Palestinian skaf dra, jou Israeli skaf. Ons is almal wat ons by mekaar gebring het. Is die Palestine nie. Is die Israeli. Is die jou kerkie of is my kerk of my geloof of jou geloofie. Ons is nie hier vir dit nie. What brought us together is the suffering and the degradation of our people. So we mustn't make Israel or Palestine or religion to pull us apart. In tonight's life, I want to talk to you about those things. So I'm glad that the people came back and they've learned about water technologies, which we are going to,
This is one of the reasons why I love the Patriotic Alliance. We are free to believe in whatever you choose to believe. Just can't force and impose it on somebody else. And these are some of the things that I really, really do appreciate about the Patriotic Alliance. The freedom to choose what you want to believe and believe it openly, and your leader encouraging you to have the freedom to believe in that, but also respecting others' beliefs and choice of support in what they would choose to support. So, Patriots, this is one of the other lessons that we really need to take into a deep understanding, because this will lead a lot of the things going forward in our party. As we need to understand and have respect that people have different perspectives, beliefs, and decisions. But as long as you can respect them, choosing peace, and most importantly, that you must listen to and what the president spoke about, is being and fighting for the people, the colored people, and South African people as a whole, because for many years there's been big exclusions in the economy and everything around the world. Those are the fights that we're fighting for, not to fight religion. Fighting and putting too much focus on religion, on support between what's happening there in the Gaza, is not our fight. It's not our fight to focus too much energy on, because what is necessary is a two-state solution. That is what the Patriotic Alliance has taken their decision based upon. Thank you, Patriots. Please do continue to like, share, subscribe. Ons bye, Zani.
Nothing. Sure, I would do ownership.